What's up, YouTubers? Rich from 2RC Productions here. And I'm going to show you a little something here, something kind of special. You know, I'm into RC big time, you guys know that. But I've also had electric trains, slot cars. I still have a pretty extensive toy collection. Basically everything is put away. And I had talked to you a couple weeks ago. We did an RC Pro Warrior, New Bright. They sent me out that vehicle and we did a review on it and a run. And I had told you about New Bright and that I've had numerous vehicles and, you know, models throughout the years. And which brings me to my next thing here. I want to show you this. This is a New Bright Dodge. And I don't know the exact year of this. I'm going to say late 70s, 77 maybe. And it so happens that before there was RCs and all the technological advancements that there are now, we had bump and go. I'm 43 years old now, so when I was a little kid, bump and go was the thing. And I remember I had this metal train when I was a kid. It was an all iron looking train that was bump and go with the sirens and all that, and I was probably like 2 or 3 years old, and I remember my dad bringing this thing home and he put it on and just scared the living daylights out of me. I didn't want nothing to do with that thing. But anyway, there was various versions of the bump and go. And this is a collectible, old. I've had this for quite a few years, and I actually bought this second hand. And this is a New Bright bump and go, old school. This has got to be from the late 70s. It doesn't have any dates stamped on it, but I want you to check this out. Look at that, look at that. Give you a little sample of this, what this was about. It would go backwards, it would go forwards. Whatever it would hit, it would keep going. So this thing is really cool. It's in my collection. It's in really good shape, and it still works for all these years. And like I say, it's got to be mid-70s, late 70s. So pretty cool, but this was the deal. And they never got stuck. They would just keep hitting stuff and turn it around. So just want to give you a little sample of that. It's pretty cool. All right, Rich from 2RC Productions here, and we're doing the Trak Attak from New Bright. First run, and then we're going to have to take the Warrior along too, and we're going to bash it up at the skate park here. Nobody's here, so we're going to take advantage of it. I got Ryan with me, I got my niece Samantha, and daughter Grace with. You guys ready?
Yes.
All right, pick up the controllers and go for it. RC Trak Attak from New Bright RC, and it is a unique styled vehicle, to say the least. It's a dual track machine with dual 370 motors driving each track independently, and it shows on the box crazy action, crazy fast, pivot steering for crazy spins and turns, ready to run lithium batteries, comes with the AA's, comes with the controller, comes with the charger, the battery pack, a 2.4 gigahertz controller. Controls are forward is both tracks forward, reverse both tracks reverse. One stick independently if you go forward or backward. It'll steer right and left. If you put the stick forward and backward, it'll do real fast 360s. Now this vehicle does have a lot of power. You saw the run video. I'm going to break away from the box here. I just kind of wanted to give you a little idea of the box itself, what it looks like. New Bright RC, RC Trak Attak, full function radio control. Lists out for about 50 bucks. I'm going to break away and show you the contents of the box. All right, YouTubers, here we go. Got everything out. This is the 2.4 gigahertz controller. Pretty lightweight. Controls work well, though. Forward, forward, back, back. Right track forward, left track forward, which gives you circles. And then if you go opposite hand, forward or reverse, it spins extremely fast. It is not proportional control, so when you give it gas, it's all or nothing. So it does, out of the hole, really dart. I mean, when you put both of them forward, it has a lot of power, and it goes fast, as you see in the run video. It gets a little more difficult, like even on the blacktop, I would say turning, going right and left, because the track is spinning so fast, and it's trying to grab traction, like on the blacktop. I noticed using it on carpet inside, like high pile carpet, low pile carpet, it just grabs like crazy and goes. It slips a lot on the hardwood floors. Works good on actual outside concrete is probably the best. Blacktop's a little rough. Concrete's probably the best. The only thing I didn't test it on yet was grass, but I will give you some more running videos on this in the future. So anyway, I'll give you a little overview here. We got the 12.8 volt lithium ion charger that plugs in. Red light when it's charging, green light when it's done. Very simple. New Bright 12.8 lithium ion battery pack. They're bridging the gap with these entry-level cars and trucks and getting more into the hobby grade. Now I know New Bright is really trying to improve a lot of their stuff. From talking to them and seeing what they're putting out, they're really trying to improve on their designs and making the vehicles more competitive in the entry-level class of RC. And for listing out at a $50 price range, with all that you get, AA's included, ready to run out of the box, you don't have to buy any additional batteries. It has dual independent front suspension on this thing. It has springs that help it for impacts and hitting bumps, take some of the beating. It has body pins, has a real polycarbonate body. The body is removable. It has like an interior decal in there to give it like a scale interior. It's got the wing on the back, which this thing resembles to me like a futuristic dune buggy track machine / snowmobile is what it reminds me of. It's got these side pieces that go for styling and cover the track. The tracks are rubber. We did have one track pop off. I heard that the Badzilla has had that issue. I don't know how much of an issue it is. On the battery that we ran at the skate park with running this thing hard on blacktop, we had the track pop off one time. I popped it back on. We continued driving it. Not a big deal. Now, if I was driving this and every minute and a half the tracks were falling off, then we got a major problem. The fact that the motors are so torquey and counter spinning against each other, if it hangs up on something and pops a track off, it's kind of to be expected in small doses. Oh, I noticed we lost one of the stickers on the front lights here when we were bashing. So it's just a decal that goes on there. It popped off, no big deal, but the plastic is still in place. Very flexible plastic, lightweight design. This is heavier than the Warrior, but still lightweight. Very twisty bumpers, twisty wing, flexible. And what that equates to is when you smash into something, it's not going to break. It's going to give, and it's going to absorb the impact, which is good. Same thing with the roof. The body, very flexible, lightweight. You don't have to worry about breaking it. Really fun vehicle to run. Definitely different definitely takes a little bit of skill and patience to get the controls down. If you think you're going to grab it and be threading the needle and running precise lines right off the bat, not going to happen. I'm a 30-year veteran in the hobby, and it took me a little bit to get the controls down. But you can also just give it to kids, and if they don't care where they're going and just hammering on the throttle back and forth and spinning and forward, it's fine. So definitely unique. I'm a fan of Trak machines in general. You guys know I love the Airhogs Hyper Traks. I'm a fan of the Trak machine. They are making an attempt at a Trak machine that's in 1/10 scale, which I think is awesome because it's a very large vehicle and it's very powerful. Most of the time in hobby grades, power is what lacks. This definitely has a ton of power. It's faster than the RC Warrior. It has a lot of torque. So trying to climb inclines, we had a little bit of slippage because we were running into water, but it was climbing the ramp, even with the spinning, and we ran it through pretty deep puddles in numerous spots at the skate park because it's been raining like every day by us, and no glitching at the electronics. I didn't worry about it. I just ran it through the puddles. I told them go into puddles, splash it up, spin. I mean, the cars, both vehicles were completely soaked with water. No glitching on the electronics. So with a package like this for $50 that you can give to kids like that, and like you saw, I had my niece and my daughter and my son, and we just kept taking turns. I ran it. We kept taking turns throughout the whole battery, which was about 20-minute run time, and ran fantastic. Like I said, we're going to keep an eye on this Trak thing. If it becomes a issue where the tracks are constantly popping off, I will mention it to New Bright. But one time in a 20-minute run, the way we were abusing it, no, not a big deal. Controls work flawlessly, no glitching on the controller. Just fun all around, and you saw the kids running it and their reaction. So I want to thank New Bright for sending us out this test vehicle to test. I mean, it's really awesome. I love being able to review products and get the word out to my YouTube audience and let you guys know what I think of these products, and you can see them in action without having to go spend your money, and then you can make the determination if it's something you like or if it's something you don't like. So please don't forget to rate, subscribe, and comment, no particular order. Give the video a thumbs up if you like what you saw, and until next time, Rich here signing out.